Hi, Teaquilters. Today is January 23rd, 2019. It's almost 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to wait a few minutes for people to come to the chat room and for me to get it on my phone. Pamela's been here early. So we've got 14 people in the room. Thank you all so much for coming. And we have about 2 more minutes before we get started. As you all can see, I still got the same quilt on my long arm machine, but today I did start quilting some more on it. Oh gosh, I've had a busy week. Just a second, sinuses are still acting up. Ugh. So it's 6:59 p.m. according to my phone. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the shout outs. So thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you spending your time with me on Wednesday evenings. And as I stated earlier, we have Pamela Tabor, who was here first. She said, woohoo, I'm ready for a chat with T. Hi, T. Hi, Pamela. Thank you so much for waiting. We got Diane 57 here. Hi, Diane. We got Billy Weatherreed is here. Hi, Billy. Got Ramona Spackman here. Hi, Ramona. Francesca Alfino is here. Hello, T and everyone. Hi, Francesca. We got Linda Jenkins is here. Hi, Linda. Loretta says hi, T, and everyone else that's joining in. Hi, Loretta. Patricia Whipple is here. She says hi, T. Hi, Pat. And I'm just pulled the cord. I got my machine actually charging because I forgot to do that earlier today. Darlene Former says greetings from Northern Virginia. Cyrex MC says, hey T, hi, how are you? Christine says, hi T and everyone. Hi, Christine. Judy is here. She says, hi T, do love my t-shirt. Thank you. I thank you for purchasing it. I think I'm down to, I only have like 3 shirts that are not accounted for. So I don't even have a whole lot of extra shirts to even give when I go and do quilt lectures. So that was a lot of support. I actually put it on my personal page, and then some of my friends and family purchased the last shirts from me. So they're almost done. I got 3 shirts. Got my brother is here. That's Ray. He says, hey sis and everyone else. Hi bro. Got Anna Safar is here. She says hello from Ohio. Teresa Davison is here. She says hello everybody. Hi Teresa. I hope you got all of your packages too. Rhonda Barlow is here. She says hello everyone. Hi Rhonda. And we've got June Hanson here. Says hi Miss T and everyone. Hi June. Diane is saying hi to Ray. And Pamela saying he's in house. Vance and Bonnie Newberger. So I'm assuming it's Bonnie. I could be assuming wrong, from South Dakota. Hi, Bonnie. Let me know if I'm wrong. And we've got Tracy Davis is saying hello. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Rose Swalls is here. Says hi, T and everyone. Hi, Rose. And Teresa says she loves her t-shirt. Helen Thomas is here. She's saying hello to T and everyone. Hi, Helen. Welcome to the chat. And we've got Joan Elkins here saying hi, T and everyone. And Diane is saying that she's got a cold. And Teresa says she did get all of her stuff. I got everything great. Let's see. Missy Fannin says hi, T. Hi, Missy. Sonia Jones says hello, T, and everyone. Hi, Sonia. We've got Bonnie just confirming that it is her. Thank you, Bonnie. Bonita Nance is here saying hello to everyone. Hi, Bonita. And Michelle Power is here, says hi, T. Hi, Michelle. And Darlene Former is here saying, I hear you've been pushing NyQuil myself. I'm so glad that I haven't been taking cold medicine. Now, my husband went out to clean the car off last week, and then about 2 days later or something, he had a cold along with his sinus issues. So, yeah, I'm glad that I didn't do any of that. Got my phone turned sideways and won't turn back again. Pat Gossaman is here. She says, good evening to all. Hi, Pat. Welcome to the chat. And I think that is it. We have not heard from Eric in a while. I want to know what's going on with him. I'm going to have to text him, make sure everything's going okay with him. I know he was working late hours about 3 weeks ago. So yes, far as content for me, I don't really have a whole lot. Really, I don't have anything. I can just tell you what I've been doing this past week. So I decided that the fabric storage containers that I had on this side of my long arm machine, I put the 2 of those over on the other side of my long arm machine so that I can buy 2 new storage cabinets that were a little bit higher that wouldn't fit on the other side. So that's why I had to switch them. So in the midst of doing that, I had to kind of temporarily like put up some things or move some things over here in order to be able to pull out all the fabric, because there was no way that I was going to be able to move it with all the fabrics that were stored in there. So I literally had to take out all of the fabrics, move those containers over to the other side, and then put all of that fabric back in. And you talking about was tiresome work. I never realized that fabric could be so tiring. But I got it all over there, and then I think Saturday and Sunday, I went Saturday and Sunday to IKEA, and I purchased 1 unit because they didn't have the other unit in stock until Sunday. It was coming in. I have never seen anybody that can sell some furniture so fast as IKEA. They had 20 pieces in earlier in the week, like on Wednesday, and then when I go there on Saturday, they're all gone. I'm like, are you all giving this stuff away? It's just amazing. Parking lot is always filled. So IKEA is making a mint. I was going to get 3 units. They never did get the 3rd unit in. But I think I'm just happy with the other 2 because now I can leave my sewing machine bag that I normally travel with. I can leave that over here as well. So just reorganizing stuff, and it takes a lot of work. I also, let's see, was this the week that I met? Yeah, with last Thursday, I went to Francesca's house and I recorded her quilt studio, which will be live tomorrow at 6:30. We're going to do a premiere video, so I'll be in the chat room when that happens. So if you can, please come back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. so we can all watch it together. And the premiere, for people that don't know, it's just a given time that a video will play, and then what happens is just doing that video, it gives you a chat, a room where you can chat, but then those chat comments are not kept with the video because the video has already been uploaded. It's not like a live chat where it can keep the chat comments. So when we do the live premieres, I do ask for people to go back and post comments in the comment section so that the person whose studio it is can see your comments, because they can't see them once that video is gone. The other thing with Francesca's studio is that it's a work in progress, and so she's constantly changing things, so everything is not set, but she did want to go ahead and share her space with you so that you all could see it. And if you all have any suggestions, of course, she's open-minded to constructive criticism. So if you got some ideas on how she can like reorganize things or do things like that, then you're more than welcome to add those as we go through chat. But she did have quite a few things that she found. Most of them were from Amazon and things that I had not even seen on Amazon. And it's amazing how if you do a straight search for something, it doesn't come up, but you got to use these creative words in order to get them to come up. So I enjoyed her space. And she has some fur babies. She's a breeder, so I enjoyed them as well. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and then I've been editing. So I edited that video and got it ready, and I was having some YouTube issues, so it took a lot longer than it should have. And then I also am trying to get another video edited. So that's kind of what I've been doing, editing, recording. I recorded some other videos too. I can't remember what they were. But I know one is on some speed cleaning, and then one was a haul. So let me see who else has popped into the chat room. We got Ann Anderson here from Ohio. Welcome, Ann. And Bonita says, like the t-shirt. That's funny. Since I was going to be like wearing these shirts a lot, I bought a lot of colors. I think I got like black and white. I had the long sleeve blue one on that I wore when I did Francesca's video. And then I have maybe a gold, a red, the purple, of course, and I can't remember if I got a brown one or not. I can't remember. But I got quite a few colors of shirts. I did not get a green shirt, I don't think. But I can't remember all the colors now. I got short attention span right now. Let me go back to the comments, make sure I get everyone accounted for. Got Leetta Bryan is here. Hi, Leetta. Hopefully we'll be meeting on Saturday. They're talking about like some dusting of snow. We'll see what that pans out to closer to the end of the week. We got Lisa Sweltz here. She says, hi, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Michelle says, fabric is heavy. Yes, it is. I was wore out. I had to take so many breaks. And then with the IKEA stuff, you know, it comes in a gazillion pieces and you have to put it together. So that was a lot of hours, too. It's a mess when you decide to change. And Diane says that orange shirt looks good on you, T. Well, Diane, you'll be really happy. This is called Texas Orange. I had never known that this color was, Texas was claiming this color. It's really pretty. I like it. And Christine is reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up button. I see 20 of you already have, so thank you very much. Let's see. Good PM from Virginia. That's C. Murph. Hi, welcome to chat. We got Sharon Davenport says hello, T and everyone. And Sharon Davenport is my mom's maiden name. No, it's my grandmother's maiden name, not my mom's. Phyllis Gardner is here. She says hello, everyone from North Carolina. Lori Plymere is here. She says, hello, everyone from Southern Maryland. Welcome, Lori. And then we've got Mary Smith says, hello, T and everyone from Brooklyn. Hi, Mary. Welcome to chat. And Diana says she used to breed fur babies. We got Diane Ricks. She says, hi from Kansas City. Hi, Diane. Welcome to the chat. Also, while I'm going through the comment section, if you all have any questions about quilting, maybe if I don't know it, some people in the chat room will know it, and we can help you tonight. If you got any questions, don't know what something is or what something means, just pop it into the chat box. Darlene says, a breeder. I'm looking for a playmate for Miss Chloe. Francesca, I hope you're paying attention. Marjorie Blackwell says, hello, everyone from Miami. And Claudette Bettis is here. She says, hi from Anaheim, California. Hello, everyone. Hi, Claudette. Welcome to the chat. Missy wants to know what's a fur baby. It's any pet, mostly dogs or cats. And Francesca says that she used to breed show I don't know if that's Papillon, thinking I'm done. Yeah, they are cute as they can be, but they have maintenance, honey. They are so cute. They thought that I came to play with them, which most dogs do anyway. They think you come to visit them. You couldn't possibly come to visit the other humans. Diane says, do you like those shirts better than the first ones? Are you talking about this shirt over the Teaquilts logo shirt, Diane? I'm just trying to wait to see what Diane... Eric is here. I just saw his name pop up. But I haven't gotten down to that yet. I think I'm back. I just wanted to make sure I put in the chat that I'm freezing so people don't go away. But I was having some connection difficulties over here. I don't know if Diane ever... Yes, didn't like with the white wave, the first of this batch. And the new logo, do you like this t-shirt fabric better? Yes, this is the basic t-shirt, and it's the Gildan Ultra 100% cotton. And I do like the actual feel of this shirt. It's a nice weight, but not too thick so you don't get hot, and it's not so thin that you can see through it. Now, what I didn't do, because our logo is white, I didn't get a chance to order a white shirt. But I feel like the weight on this shirt is really good. So let me go back into the comments up here. Mary Smith is talking to Pamela about the mix of snow and rain, but nothing is on the ground now, but the temps got down to 4 degrees. So it's cold in New York. Ugh. Anybody still have a home phone? Mostly I get telemarketers on it, but I keep it because that's the number that I use for my business line. Diane says, oh yeah, Texas Longhorns. Yep. So Rose Wall says, oh, she was just telling Missy what fur babies were. Got Diana Nelson is here. She says, hi T. Hi Diana. Welcome to the chat. And Eric finally made it in here going, hey, hey, hey. I was just telling him if you weren't going to show up tonight, I was going to be texting you. So you showed up. We didn't want them to work you too hard. Rita Adolph is here. Hi, Rita. So she's listening in. And got everybody saying hi to Eric. And Bonita saying, where have you been? He says it's tax time. Karen Henderson is here. She says, hello, T and everyone. Hi, Karen. Welcome to the chat. Helen Thomas says, she says, bye, T and everyone. I don't know if she's saying hi or bye, but hi, Helen. Hopefully I didn't get anybody disconnected when I went a little haywire over here with my connection. And Bonita's going home phone. What is that? Okay. And then we've got Sarah Ragland here. She's saying, hello, T and everyone. I made it. So, hi. So we don't have a subject today. I just wanted to give a brief update on what I was doing. I'm actually trying to, I started quilting this quilt today. I almost got down a whole section. It's actually custom quilting. It's a sampler quilt of mine. It's actually my version of Pat Sloan's Solstice quilt. My scrap quilting club, I was going to say my quilt guild, but it's actually my scrap quilting club. We're going to be doing our own versions of that this year for our sew along. So that I'm trying to get it off of my machine. I don't think I'm going to make it by the time it's time for us to meet, but I thought I would try to get some of it done. And so with that and organizing, I have not been able to do anything else. So, oh, and I've been mailing out a lot of shirts. So I spent like last Thursday and Friday mailing shirts. And then I had a few more orders come in that I mailed on Tuesday, because Monday was a holiday. So that's all I've been doing. I did get another suggestion for using the actual Scrap Queen logo on a shirt, and so I the font on it is really pretty. I don't know if this person wants to reveal who they are, but I'll put it on one of those community posts on YouTube when I get a chance. I just need to retake a picture of that quilt, because the picture that I have has my website and blog on it. And then when I cut it off, it's so short right here that you can barely see any of the pink shirt. So I just need to spend some time and work on that, and then I'll put that up, because I know some of you all wanted that shirt and not this one that I'm actually wearing. So we'll be experimenting with that. Rivia's going, what's the topic for the day? None. Whatever you all have is what we'll talk about. So if you got something you want to talk about, you got a question you need answered, just pop it down in the chat box and we're gonna read them all. Got Laura Miller here. She says hi all. Hi Laura. Rhonda, thank you for saving me. She says I still have a home phone. Cheryl Land is here. I can't remember if I said her name or not. Shut up, Eric. Talking about home came with phones. And Sharon says that she still have a home phone. I know not many people have them anymore. Cheryl says all shirts. I want all of the designs. And okay, so Diane 57, she took the she had a regular logo, and I guess maybe I don't know if I should share them both, but it was like very colorful. I felt like it was too colorful, but I would think that that same font she had would be really pretty with the Scrap Queen logo. So she sent me, she's the only one that sent me something that was set up into a format. So I appreciate you doing that, Diane. And then when she did that and I saw the font and she told me what the font is, it's just a really pretty font. And I think it would look pretty with that Teaquilts logo rather than just plain text like what I'm kind of wearing or what I had before on the other shirt. So thank you, Diane, for doing that. And as soon as I can get, the problem is that that quote is part of one of my lectures. That's why it used to be on the wall back here. And that's the reason why it's not up. It's in my strings and crumb quilt lecture. So I need to get it out of storage, and I don't have time for that right now with all the stuff I got going on. So that's why I haven't put it up yet. But as soon as I get it put up, or get the setup, I want you to see it with the logo on it, because I think that text is just so pretty that she found. So I'm really happy about that. And then I just have to find someone that can do print transfers for a reasonable price. And thinking of print transfers, now I don't know if you all are gonna kill me first or my husband, but today I ordered me a heat press. It's like I can't take it anymore. I've been trying to use the Cricut one, and I got to put so much pressure on my little test pieces that I'm doing, and I'm like, if I'm doing a whole shirt, this is just too much. I can't do this. So yes, I ordered me a heat press. I don't know where it's going. So I got maybe 2 weeks to figure it out. Let's see. So a lot of people are talking about the weather in their particular area. And then Bonita says, just check mail. I got my t-shirt. Well, woohoo! Some of you are putting comments in the Teaquilts Facebook group that you got them. Some of you all are taking pictures with them. Some of them are really funny, cracking me up. But you all are so sweet. I appreciate that. And Rose still has her home phone. Diana says, I have a home phone, that is. Okay. Francesca says, for the sew along, is it okay to arrange the blocks in other ways? You can do whatever you want with any of those sew alongs. The whole purpose of it is that hopefully by the end of the year, we will have Christmas quilts. I have a Christmas quilt, but I want a new one on my bed because the other one I have is starting to get worn, and I don't want to keep using it. I want to keep it. So yes, you can do anything you want. You don't have to take my ideas. You can work on your own project if that's what you want to do. I'm open to whatever you want to do. And you don't even have to have a Christmas fabric. You can use whatever fabric you want to use. And Francesca says she has a home phone too. Rita Williams is here. Hi Rita. She says, I made it. Hello everyone from Illinois. Missed you all. I still have a landline. All right. So I'm not the only one. And Eric says, actually, I have a home phone. It was part of the package deal with the internet. Okay. And Phyllis says she has a home phone. See, the other reason I have a home phone is this right here. When I'm home, I don't normally walk around with this. So I don't even give this number out. Because when I'm home, it's always in the bedroom somewhere, and I can't hear it ringing when I'm out here. So I don't even give it out unless I'm out with that person and we need to communicate, or if I'm on my way to do a quilt lecture and then I give it to the person that I'm coordinating with. But I don't even answer this phone. Phyllis Gardner even has a home phone. Someone put Eric in the corner and then let him out. He's happy. Rosalind Lord is here. She says, hello T. Rosalind from Durham, North Carolina. I received my beautiful purple t-shirts and my books. Thank you. I'm glad they made it, girl. You have a weird address that the United States Postal Service does not know how to deliver to. It is the weirdest thing. I've sent packages to 2 different packages to Rosalind that has come back that I had to pay to get the packages back so that they wouldn't trash it. The only reason they didn't trash them is because I had a P.O. box. And so they just put a note in there for me to come pay for it. But it's just weird. I don't know what's with Rosalind's address, but you are well hidden, honey. You got, Billy says, my sewing room. I'm not sure what that's in response to, but I'm just reading. Cheryl Lynn says, rolling on the floor laughing. Ooh, I'm jelly. I've been debating a heat press too. Yeah, I just feel like it's probably going to be one of the more expensive paperweights I've ever had, but we shall see. I'm really excited about it. Like when I was doing my Cardinals quilt, there were some player names that I wish I had. And so I went to my embroidery machine and I was embroidering those. And it took quite a bit of time to embroider like 3-inch high ladders. And so I'm hoping that I can do more than just t-shirts or clothing stuff with it. that I can actually use it and do other stuff with it. So we shall see. Let's see. Billy says, when I said I don't know what she was talking about with the sewing room, she go, it is a disaster. So is my sewing room. That's kind of why I'm out here, because I'm like, I'm tired of looking at the stuff in there, and I can't work on it right now because I got too many other things I got to do. So now I want to get this quilt off of my frame, and it still might take me like another week to get it off because it's huge and it's custom. And so I want to start quilting on those charity quilts. That's my goal. I'm just going to do some loops or meandering just to get those quilts done, but I want to get some of those charity quilts quilted. That's my goal. C. Murph says, questions. When using transparent thread for quilting or applique, what thread should be used in the bobbin? You all answer this in the you quilters to give her some other ideas, because I no longer use transparent thread. And the reason I didn't is because long time ago one of the dealers told me that they were bad for the home sewing machine tension disc, that they'll get. I don't know if you've ever taken your machine in for service and they've told you that you've had thread wrapped around the tension disc, and they say that if the invisible thread gets in there, then it's got a chance of stripping your disc. Now, I know that's been a long time ago. I've been actually quilting since 1994, sewing since 1986. So that's been a long time ago, and I know they've come out with a whole lot better threads. Now, if I was using invisible thread and I was top stitching, like doing a buttonhole stitch, I probably would use more of a neutral, like a gray or something, a light gray, or the color of the background or something like that, because you got neutral thread on top, so you must be going over a lot of different colors, and gray is a good color thread to use when you have a lot of multiple colors. So other quilters, please give some suggestions in the comment section. I'm just guessing here because I have not done that in a long time. And Diane is no good. She's saying, go girl, got to have the right tools. That's in response to me saying I bought a heat press, because Diane can buy some stuff too. She is a true enabler. Karen says, I'm still piecing Bonnie Hunter's Mystery Good Fortune quilt between being ill. 66 more blocks to go, then I'll be ready to put the top together. Now this time I decided not to do the sew along. I just did not have that kind of time to do that, so I opted not to do it. But I did download all the parts, so if I want to do it later, I can. And Eric says he's got a question. Is anyone going to Road to California this weekend? And I know one of my viewers typed into the comment section, I can't remember her name, said that she was going, she was looking forward to it. So at least one of you are going. And Laura is asking, what sew-alongs are we talking about? I had started a group for Teaquilts sew-along, and it's for people that were working on some Christmas sew-alongs that I'm doing. And that group currently is closed. And I'm not sure when they're going to allow me to open it back up, because I made it a private group and I can't change it for 30 days. So I'm still waiting for that. Missy says, Billy, do you have... I don't know what that is. I don't know if she's... I think she's talking to Bill Witherreed. So Billy, look down and see what Missy Fanning is talking about. And Michelle says, T, we love your idea. Anna says, I still have a home phone. Lietta says she has a home phone, so I'm not alone. Thank you all so much. And Claudette just says she's going to on Saturday, Eric. You should meet with Claudette. She's really sweet. Sharon says, I just got heat press and Cricut. I have brought granddaughter both Christmas. Mine just came. Both are sitting in the living room. And see, Sharon, I'm completely different from you. Whenever I spend a lot of money on something and it come through the door, I can tell you that as soon as possible, like that same day, within the next few minutes, an hour at max, I've got all of that out the box trying to use it, unless I'm waiting to do a video on it. But I'm real, one of those people, if I spend a lot of money, I got to get it out, make sure it's working, make sure everything's in order, just in case I have to send it back or something. Or, you know, if you have 30-day return policy, then I want to make sure I use it within those 30 days. But I get my stuff out right away. So, yes. Rose says, I don't give out my cell phone either. My home phone is always on the stand and I can find it. Sometimes I forget where I've left my cell. Yeah, it's been a couple of times where I've had to call my cell phone, because once I take it out of this case for charging, and then if I pick it up, it kind of gets, it's so thin that it kind of get lost into the fabric. So I have to call it sometimes just so I can hear it ring. It's like ridiculous. Shakita Pearson is here. Hi, Shakita. She says, hello, everyone. I have a home phone too. So a lot of people have home phones. You got Karen Henderson saying, Eric, I probably will not do another one. Not do another what? I'm lost again. Then I go back looking. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead down. Oh, she's saying that she's got 2 sewing rooms and a living room. One just isn't enough. I think all quilters eventually start using all of their house to some extent for quilting. Either you start using, it starts in your living room with rolling fabric and putting it in a basket, making it look pretty, you know. That's how we start storing. And then it moves into other areas. So yes, we take over the whole house. Michelle says, love you, T, going to the store. Oh my goodness, I got somebody buying stuff. And then Diane says totes would be great. Yes, I thought about that too. And so I'm going to get this heat press. We're going to pray that this silhouette cameo keeps working. It's been doing pretty good this last week. I've been doing a little test cutting here and there. And yeah, I plan to do some stuff with it. I just need to, like that black shirt with the gold I did myself, but I used the Cricut press, the Cricut iron. And it was just too much work. And I was like, I don't want to do that all the time. And so then I did some smaller things, and I still had to press hard, because if I didn't press hard, I felt like when I pulled it, that it was coming off. So I didn't like that. Wow. Billy has a space that's 16 by 32. Well, you go, Billy. I wish I had some space like that. My actual sewing room is only 10 by 10. 10 feet by 10 feet. Teresa says, I have a landline also. I'm in earthquake country, and it's extra layer of communication protection in case the power goes out. Well, we used to have that until they start hooking our phones in with our internet and cable services. So if one goes out, your home phone is gone as well. So it doesn't work anymore for us. Francesca is saying, in regards to using transparent thread to try Micro Quilter 7007, it blends in with whatever color is on the cloth. So 7007 by Superior Threads is the Micro Quilter thread. And Eric says he also never uses clear thread. Cheryl Land is giving Diana enablers high five. You all are so funny. Um, and then Trivia says wants to know if Diane is making totes for everyone. Pamela says asking Francesca what weight is that thread, and she said she will go look, and she says it's 100 weight. It's great for not having to change thread colors. So thank you for helping with that. And Diane is saying that she would match the back and use polyester thread. Deborah says, Maida, do you have home? Do have home phone also. Deborah, I'm a butcher this so bad. Bamlander, I'm hoping. Now you all got Benita down there questioning if she should have a home phone. No, you shouldn't. If your cell phone's working just fine for you, go for it. And Rose says she's like me. New stuff come in, it's got to be open. Oh, Karen was saying that she won't do another Bonnie Hunter. Okay. Thank you, Eric, for clarifying that. And then Diane was asking Eric if he's going to wear his man sewing tee. I guess to the quilt show. When we were in Houston, he wore his man sewing tee, and everybody thought that he worked with Rob Appel. It was so funny. They kept asking him if he was there. Shrivia says she's waiting on her son to go to college so I can take over his room. And that's where my sewing room came from. It was my daughter's room, and it was all shades of purple in there. And so I couldn't wait for her to get out. Eric says, my quilting journey started in a crafting closet. Then one day I came out, and now it's taking over the living room. Hey, whatever works. T, what brand is the gold vinyl you used? It's in another room, but I think that vinyl probably is Silhouette because of me getting the cutter, and then I bought that, and I may have bought their brand because I wasn't sure initially if other brands, I wanted to make sure I didn't have a different brand when I was testing the cutter, so I'm sure it's Silhouette, and I bought it at Joann's. I just don't have that up here. It's all the way at the back of my house, and I'm on the other side. And Diane says she sews all over the house too. Laura says my sewing room is 8 by 10 only and it's packed. Need to reorganize the layout. I see you all had to delete somebody's message. Anytime, Eric, you weren't here last time, but anytime you have to delete somebody's message, just ban them completely from my page. You have my permission. Just outright ban them. And let me see if I can get to her. See, I can't get it now. But yeah. Sarah Ragland says, I'm turning my den into a sewing room as soon as my brother comes to get the love seat. That's pretty cool. I'm still trying to see if I can get to the second comment that Faith Smith made, but it won't let me do anything with her right now. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. It's okay. So it's pronounced totally different. I had the same thing with I think her name was Linda Robles. And Eric is asking where is Prickly Pear. That would be Debbie Huey. She's probably busy. I saw her last week and we chatted for a little bit, but I'll see her Saturday. I'll tell her you asked about her. Hopefully I'll see her Saturday, weather permitting. We got Ghostfire here from Iowa. Teresa says, what's the longevity of clear thread? Or can you wash the quilt you use clear thread on? You can wash the quilt that you use clear thread on. I probably would not dry it on a hot setting. You can probably do more air drying to get it to start drying, and then probably hang it outside to finish drying. I think the longevity would be fine long as it doesn't get heat on it, I would think. Orna says, I have a sewing machine and sit down long arm in my dining room. Yay! I have all kind of storage containers in mine. Joni says, I am reorganizing my sewing room too. Just pulled out all of the fabrics and started to wrap it on cardboard. OMG, I did not realize how much I have. Time for charity quilts, yes. And at that same time that I rewrapped mine, I pulled out stuff that I thought was like god awful ugly as an expression. And then I pulled that stuff out and I've been using it on the quilt backs just to get rid of it, because it's like I got so much fabric. If I'm not in love with it, then I don't need to keep it in my regular stack. So I have a whole stack of the ugly stuff for backs. Pamela says, my dress form is by the back door. Hopefully it will scare whoever tries to break in. And that's funny too, because I was just looking up dress forms online as well, and then decided not to buy one. I had some people in the comment section saying that the dress form has a plastic piece at the top, and when they put something of weight, like they were working on a wedding quilt, so it had the long train and all the fabric hanging down on it, so it had weight on the frame even though it was on the floor as well. And when the plastic piece broke, the whole thing is rendered useless at that point. So I didn't get it, because the only reason I wanted a dress form is that I wanted to put my jackets that I use in here on it. And so if I want to go outside or something, and I can just step outside, and I, when I have my daughter's dog, I can take the dog out. Well, if it can't even hold my coat or jacket, then I don't want it. So that's the reason why I did not get it. And Diane says, say hi to Debbie for me. I will. She says, how bad does Saturday weather get before you would cancel? Just curious. I think if we're just getting a dusting of snow, I probably will have it. And if it's going to be any accumulation, then I will most definitely cancel. But if it's just a dusting, not a whole lot of snow, I might have it, because if they know we're going to have snow, the main streets are going to be cleaned. And so I'm not worried about it yet. I'm going to watch the forecast and see what changes on it. Because last Saturday they said we were going to have freezing rain into snow, and all we got was rain. We didn't get any of the snow. Okay, and then we got Rhonda. I'm just going through trying to get to the comments that need to be read, because there's a lot of other talking going on in the chat as well. She says, I turned my one-car garage into my art cave. That's pretty sweet. She says, between yarn, fabric, and books, it's full. I asked my son if I can have his room while at college. He said no. Eric is a mess. He's saying I'm wearing my dress form. I think what I'm gonna do is try to see if I can. I am not a thrift person, and I hate going to garage sales and thrift stores, but I'll go every once in a while. So I think I'm just gonna start going to places and seeing if I can find a dress form that way, because I would like to have an old one, because I feel like they're going to be more sturdier than the new stuff. And I don't even want to use it for what its purpose is. I just want a dress form as decor. St. Louis charity takes all fabric you don't want. If you make a donation quilt, you can take some stuff. If you make a donation quilt, you can take some stuff. I don't need to go over there and take a thing. And it's like, if anything that I can use, I try to use it, because I hate to throw stuff away too. I have donated some in the past though. And poor Eric, he says he's never seen snow. Well, you need to come to Missouri. All in a span of a few hours. We can have rain, snow. It can be hot where you can wear shorts, and then it can be cold where you need your winter coat with a hat. We have it all right here in the Midwest. Yeah, and a lot of people are telling Eric to visit. So you got Anna say come to Ohio. Eric, you need to go check out the Teaquilts Facebook group. In there, I posted a picture of someone from St. Louis when we had, some people had, it was between 10 to 16 inches of snow, depending on what side of town you were on in our metro area. And somebody made a smiley face on their SUV. It is really cute. Darlene says, I have a dress form that I use for crocheting, knitting. And Diane is laughing at Eric because he's wearing a dress. Okay, so Eric said, no, she's talking to Eric. Okay, so that's kind of it. If you all got any other questions, go ahead and pop them into the chat box. I've just been mostly just reading what's in the chat. If you need any help with anything, please ask. Don't be afraid. And Eric says he did see the picture of the car. He had to do a double take. It kind of reminded me of my old Mercury Sable car I had, because the grill on it was a smiley face. Rita says, Eric, Chicago is the coldest and plenty of snow. Yes, I found you can go to Chicago in June and go downtown and you can freeze your butt off. I went to one of the Cardinals games against the Cubs there, and it was around Christmas. No, I used to go every Christmas, but the Cubs game was in June, and I'm telling you, it was to the point where I almost wanted to buy a coat. It was so cold downtown, it was ridiculous. And Diane said that she showed Pappy that face on the car. He's gonna make one. You don't get snow in Texas though, I would imagine. And Pamela is taunting Eric, laughing out loud. Eric don't have the thick blood for cold weather. Yeah, so Eric's doing a accumulation of the states that gets snow. Now, I know that they have had snow in Georgia, and they've had like 1 inch of snow in Georgia, and it like shut the whole highway system down. It was too funny. Mary Smith is asking, T, do you still have the car quilt cover you made? Yes, I do. It actually goes on the car that I have now. It's actually a 2010 Mercury Mariner. And I am actually in the process of thinking about getting another car. But I may end up just keeping this car just because of the car quilt. Isn't that something? Because I really don't know if I will ever make another one. I would consider, if I got another SUV, I might enlarge the one that I have some kind of way. But right now, that was a lot of work to do solo by myself. And it took me 6 weeks all day. I was working full time. And it took me 6 weeks all day. I worked on it until I went to bed, woke up, went to work, came back home. Even at work on breaks, I was planning like the next little sections and all of that. It was it's too much. And Pamela's adding New York to Eric's list. Just north, go north, especially Midwest, Milwaukee, Colorado. So yeah, Denver has a lot. So yeah, you just got to get out of Cali. Now I heard Northern California has a lot of snow. In Indiana, Karen says they got 8 inches of snow last week. Shakita is saying, don't even say the word snow in Georgia. And Orna says that her weather is 50 degrees today and 12 degrees tomorrow. That's right. That's how it happens. Yeah. Shrivia said, Georgia's not made for snow, but I love my hometown. Yes. So yeah, so that's kind of it for this chat. Don't forget to come back tomorrow though for the premiere on Francesca's sewing studio. Again, she's looking for constructive help on if you think she should change or move anything around that would better utilize her space. I think she's done a great job with what she has, but just checking to make sure. 6:30 p.m. tomorrow though. I'll be in the chat room. And Cheryl Land is saying Northern California, yes, they get snow. She says not in Sacramento where I am part-time, but just up the hill, basically Placerville to Tahoe. Close enough to visit and far enough to not get snow. Alrighty. And Diane is just sending Eric on to Canada. Now you don't want to go to Canada. You get snowed in. They get a lot of snow in Canada. Goodness gracious. And then Rose saying that she's looking forward to tomorrow's video. Don't forget to do the thumbs up, please. Thank you, Sharon, for the reminder. Pamela says, when will you continue eQuilt? I don't know yet. I do want to do another lesson at least. There were some things that I missed in doing blocks, and right now I can't even remember what they were. But I also want to show you how to make custom layout quilts like for your t-shirt quilts. So we'll start out with some easy stuff and then go forward. So I do want to do some more EQ. It's not off of my radar. It's just that that is the hardest video for me to do. And so since I have no videos to give you all, I'm trying to record some of the easier videos. And then I'm not really doing a lot because I'm trying to get this quilt off. So that's going to be my next goal, is to get this quilt off. And then I'm just going to put out whatever videos that I have already recorded for you. So I don't have anything EQ recorded yet, but I will have more. Peggy says your car quilt is fantastic. I'm sure it will be hard to part with your Mariner. And I also use it at our quilt show, and I just park it and people just come walk around, take pictures with it. And I just don't want to lose that for our quilt guild. So that's another reason I'm thinking about like holding on to it, but we'll see. Eric says, hey T, have you ever used 60 weight thread on your long arm? I use whatever the weight it is. That is so bad. I mostly sew. I sew with like A&E threads, signature threads. I have some King Tut, and then my bobbin I use bottom line. So that's all that I've used. I would have to say probably not. I just know when I used my friend's Gamble, those were the threads that she liked, and I had bought my own thread when I used her machine, so I had a whole lot of thread already before I even got my machine, so I just stayed with what I had. And Cheryl is telling everybody, have a great night, quilt family. Stay safe. Thank you so much. And Rose says, T, take your car quilt when you look for a new vehicle and only buy one if it fits the new SUV. I think I better have some more qualities than that, though, because what I've been finding, because I looked a little bit earlier this year at SUVs, and a lot of them, when their seats lay down, since I do, the reason why I need an SUV is for storage when I'm going to quilt lectures, and some of the seats let down and they go up. They don't go flat. In my SUV, the seats go completely flat. So there's only a few models that will have the seats go completely flat. So I gotta have that. I need to have a car that's got a good drivability rating as well, because I don't want to get stranded anywhere. But it's more than a notion looking for a car when you have a particular purpose for it. J. Sam says, is there any other way to get sew along instructions? I am a member on an iPad. I don't know. All I do is there are PDFs and they're uploaded into the Facebook group, and that's the only place that they are. They're in the Teaquilts sew along group. So I would have to say no. And I record on my iPad, and I play games on my iPad, and I don't use my iPad other than that. So I'm sorry, I'm not really fluent or efficient with Apple products at all. I'm really an Android user. And my brother says he'll be with me tomorrow in the chat room. Thank you. And JCM says, for some reason I can't get into the files. It just tells me the members. Are you actually in Teaquilts sew along group, or are you trying to get into it? You should already be. If you're already in the group, I would think any device should let you open a PDF. And they're under the file section. So when you go under the file section, you should have the two things, because we're working on two different quilts. And so you should have two files under there, because I haven't added anything else. Try again, and if you can't get in, you need to post a comment inside of the sew along group. And then either I or someone else can help you find what you're looking for. Rita says, good night, everybody. Talk hopefully tomorrow. I need an EQ lesson, so if you need to make tiny videos, I will watch. I need EQ lessons, so if you need to make tiny videos, I will watch. And then Darlene says, nice night, folks, going to work on Sudoku puzzle. I like that as well. So that's kind of it for this. I'm just trying to go through here. My brother is saying town and country seats go down to the floor. I found one of the Fords, I can't remember which one it is. I want to say Explorer, I'm not sure. But they have it where on your remote, you can just let the seats go down. I'm like, oh, that is just too awesome. So I'm going to be looking into that a little bit more. Like I said, I don't need a vehicle, because I tend to buy my vehicles new and then I take good care of them. My cars normally last me like 13, 14 years. But I'm just getting a little paranoid with the number of miles I've been putting on this, and so I'm just starting to look right now. So Teresa says, have you done a video of the string Christmas quilt? No videos, Teresa, for that. Just Make your, I think we're just doing 4 patches right now. So no, I don't have any videos. Just one video was put up on the shaded 4 patch, and that was it. A lot of people are saying good night, so good night, everybody. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will most definitely see you next week, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for our live chat. And then if you can, please come back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. where we'll be in the chat watching the premiere of Francesca's studio. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. Thank you all. Bye-bye.